is the Trophy Mom podcast. There are three biggest decisions in life. 1, where you live. 2, what you do. And number 3, which I think is the most important, who you are married to. So today, my special guest is someone that I am married to 4 years ago. My husband, Tarun.
Hello.
How are you, Tarun? Thank you for coming to the studio.
I'm good, thank you. The studio looks great.
Thank you.
By the way, what is this about, the Trophy Mom?
Okay, so that's a good question because I'm entering a new stage in my life, becoming a mom. I learn a lot and I want to learn more. So it's too bad if I keep this to myself. And I hope that this Trophy Mom podcast can be a platform for us mothers and father to share and learn. And the topics that will be covered, such as motherhood, pregnancy, breastfeeding, about women's health, and many more. And I want to learn it from the experts or some inspirational guests. And yeah, I hope that we will welcome more inspirational people to our studio.
Sounds great.
Thank you. So what are you up to lately?
Well, I personally have been very busy, Papa, I am.
Apart from that, please.
Apart from, yes, of course. Apart from that, I'm learning a lot of things about what to do with a baby as you do very soon.
I know.
So I'm arranging confinement. I am looking for various articles, books on how to educate myself on this new arrival. Pokoknya, I'm making sure that kamu terima beres udah.
Yeah, I know. Aku mau semuanya beres. Okay. Oh yeah, and by the end of this podcast, we are going to do a mini gender reveal with this mini cake. Okay. I know that you know because yeah, we did the NIPT test in Canada. So we just want to show you what's our baby's gender, but no matter what it is, we will love them equally. Okay? And before we start, let's play a game. So I have a few cards over here.
Okay.
Okay. So the game
Go.
is about who is more likely to.
Alright.
Okay. I'll read it first. Who is more likely to bring home a stray animal? Him.
I've done it previously actually when I was younger.
I know. What was that? A cat, right?
The first time it was a cat, then I brought home a dog. So, yeah.
Yeah. You know, don't get me wrong. I love animals, but I don't just pick up stray from the street, you know. I'm particular about who am I going to live with.
Okay.
So, next one. Who is more likely to learn a new language?
Yeah, I think that's
Still.
me, yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to learn a new language. I don't pick up language easily as well. Oh yeah, and by the way, a lot of people ask, sebenarnya juga banyak yang pengen tahu sih, kenapa kamu bisa ngomong bahasa Indonesia lancar banget? How do you learn bahasa?
Okay, I first started when I went for the first time in Indonesia. I was doing my traineeship in a textile shop. Textile, if you don't know what it means like clothes,
Toko kain lah.
toko kain, tapi belum jadi.
Iya, of course
Okay,
tahu
okay.
lah.
So yeah, people over there, they didn't know how to speak English. So I was forced to learn the language. Otherwise, I wasn't able to work. That was the biggest motivator. But then I made friends.
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 Yeah,
And my
friends.
colleagues.
And
yeah.
girlfriends.
Friends. They all come in the same category.
Ya
friends.
aku tahu mantanmu banyak orang Indo kok. Makanya lancar banget kamu bisa ngomong bahasa Indonesia. Okay, next.
Yeah, it helps. It's a good motivator.
Who is more likely to win an Olympic?
Depends what sport. Is shopping a sport?
If shopping is a sport,
Then
then
you.
I will definitely win. Like, I'll be the fastest to spend your credit card.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And who is more likely to overeat?
I think that's you as well.
But you also overorder stuff sometimes.
Yeah, but I don't overeat. I may overorder, but I don't overeat.
Iya sih. I mean, look at me now. Okay, don't get me wrong. Pregnancy and gaining weight is like, okay, it's a normal thing. Tapi sebelum aku hamil, aku nggak gendut. So, ini karena kamu yang overorder food for me. So
Oh yeah,
blame it
it's
on you. And then the last, who is more likely to fall off a bike?
me. I have a few times.
Really? Enggak sih. So, I remember when we were in university, dia pernah mau titipin barang ke rumah aku.
Oh yeah,
You remember?
yeah.
Ya, jadi waktu itu, so what happened was, he brought some pillows and blankets.
on a bicycle.
Yeah, on a cycle. So he cycled from
I cycled from Juchiet
to
to
Sims
Geylang.
Drive. Yeah,
Sims
to
Drive.
Sims Drive.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I was like, how did you carry all of that like this?
Something
Right.
like this.
Okay, so that's the end of the game. Okay, so as you know, we are delaying to have baby. We have been married for 4 years now, so that we are gonna be ready to become parents. So, what is and how is ready according to you?
Well, from my perspective, right, maybe as a male, I would want to be financially ready first. That's the main thing. You wouldn't want to start a family while you itself are finding your foot on the ground. For me, that's the most important thing. Once you're ready financially, but people say that nobody can ever be ready financially, like nothing is enough.
Yeah.
So,
There's no golden number to
Yeah.
like how much is enough for us to have
Yeah.
before having baby,
correct.
right?
So then it's up to you. Like if you feel that you're at a certain stage in life where you feel secure, I think secure is a better word. Okay, that is when you should actually take the plunge.
I think so. And I think being mentally ready is also equally important, right?
Yes, yes, obviously. Look, from mother's perspective, being mentally ready is also very important. But I think she also needs to be certain or sure in a way that she can be well looked after, especially during the time when she is the most vulnerable. I think that's what being secure is also all about.
That's right.
Yeah.
And according to you, in marriage, when we talk about finance, who do you think is most capable to manage a household finance, the husband or the wife?
I personally don't mind who can be more responsible, but if you are more financially literate and you are more capable than me in how to handle finances, by right, you go ahead. But in our case, I personally feel it should be the men who should be more responsible because they have, I think their view is more long term
Yeah, I
Com-
agree. I agree.
compared to
To women.
women.
Correct. Because, well, I think up till right now, I cannot differentiate what is a want and what is a need. So, according to me, what I want is what I need at that point of time. I think you're right. I think you're right. I agree that the husband should be more capable to handle finances, unless the wife is like equally capable of handling.
Yeah, obviously. Let's take for example. Our baby. So I'm sure you're not thinking about what will this baby become, or maybe you're thinking about that. What will she become, or which school you will go to. Maybe you're thinking about that, but you're not thinking
am.
about like how much it takes to get all those things.
Yeah,
So-
especially in Singapore, it's gonna be so difficult
Yeah,
and
that is where
challenging.
that is my role.
Yeah, that's your problem.
Yeah, that's my
I don't.
problem.
I don't want to think about that.
Yeah.
What I want is that my kids to have the best education, to have the best facilities that we can offer.
Yeah, that goes
and
for every
you think
mom.
about the
Yeah,
cost.
that goes for every mom. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. But I think some moms also.
Yeah. For me, education doesn't necessarily mean it has to be expensive, as long it is affordable, but also with a good curriculum. That's more important.
Yeah, and I think right now it's more about like how you teach kids at school and like what kind of approach that your kids want to learn.
Yeah,
How is
agreed.
it? So I think it's more important than the school fees or like the, is a school an elite school and
Yes,
also
yes,
the
that's
circle.
circle may play a part in the formative
Oh,
years,
oh, babe, it
but eventually,
plays
yeah,
the biggest
with
role.
the elite school part, I agree with you. It's not very important for me right now.
But still, the social circle is one of the most important. Okay, so how is your preparation for being a father so far? Like, what do you do normally to prepare? Like, okay, I'm becoming a father.
Look, actually, most of the things I've done to prepare myself has the initiatives come from you as well. So thank you. But I don't think I can prepare to be a father. I still don't
Yeah.
know like what do I expect once baby is in the world. But from my end and how you are helping me with it, thank you, is by taking certain classes on how to calm the mother down while she's giving birth. Okay, knowing more about first aid. I think we're about to take the class for baby first aid.
Yep.
It's also very important.
And yeah, actually, I forced my husband, I forced you to read books, to attend classes, and I share with my friends, like peers of with my peers, that do do you experience the same thing when it comes to your husband? Like, do you have to push him? And most of them say yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Is it because of like guys are not comfortable being in a group of like mothers or like a pinkish balloon area where it is so feminine? Or like why? Why do you guys have to be forced to be attending or like to be reading?
It's a good question.
See? So
No,
I think if there's like a class or a seminar that offers more masculine, like okay, it's specifically made for a father
daddies.
to be, yeah, like daddies to be, I think it's gonna be like better, right?
I think it's something you should do in the next podcast.
Yeah. But I'm not conducting class,
You
so
know,
yeah.
invite a male,
Father, yeah.
no, maybe a male teacher who does these things.
Of course. Of course. Looking forward. Okay, so there are so many questions on Instagram about what birth control did we take. Kok bisa sih selama 3 sampai 4 tahun kita nikah tapi nggak kebobolan punya anak sekalipun?
Do you want to answer that?
You answer it.
Yeah, I think a good quality condom.
Yes. Good quality condom and also uh, being consistent to wear it, right?
Yes, yes, obviously. That's correct.
The willingness to wear it. But why?
I didn't even for, I think, 1 second even think that the female should take the contraceptive. Because I think it plays with hormones, is what I know. Plays with your body. And look, I think it's something very minuscule that a guy can do. It's the bare minimum that a guy can do. Because your body goes through multiple changes through with time. Like, for example, now, like
Pregnancy.
pregnancy,
Period.
mood changes, periods, bodily changes,
Yeah.
so there's already so much you sacrifice. I think it's something very
It's the bare minimum that a
minimum.
guy can do, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Because do you agree that in marriage that happy wife is a happy life?
I think yes, of course.
Why?
A happy life is a peaceful life. I think it's better. you know?
Lebih baik ngalah ya sama istri ya daripada jadi singa nanti.
Yeah.
Okay. But which one do you think is better? A happy wife, happy life, or happy house, happy spouse?
I think house, happy spouse.
Happy spouse, happy house.
Happy house is more applicable to
Yeah.
married couples because I think each one of us would like to come to a house that is
Peaceful.
peaceful. It's a comfort zone. It's a place where we can distress,
That's
think
right.
about the day, spend time with family, those sort of things.
Yeah, because if we're just thinking
Chill.
about a wife, it's like only like very one-sided, right? But when we're talking about happy spouse, then each one of us have to be happy and have to be like satisfied. Like I got what I want and what I need, and you're the same, And I think that's equally important.
Yep, true.
Okay, so in the past 2 to 3 years, I have become like a stay-at-home wife living in Singapore. That's like my line and branding on social media. Like people thought that I am very materialistic. So coming from you, my husband, am I materialistic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but look, I think you're materialistic, like not in a way that you wanna own everything you look at, but it's more towards you look at me to provide you with it, and if it's not possible to a certain extent, then you're okay with it,
Of course.
which is
Fine, right?
yeah, which is fine.
Which is fine for a
Yeah.
woman to be like a bit materialistic, like
Yep, yeah.
okay, because we
Because I think I must agree that if you are not materialistic, it doesn't provide the right energy to the husband.
So in a way, I
the
push
world,
you, right?
Yeah, exactly. So it's like if you believe in that, if you believe that if your partner is attracting those kind of energies towards the husband, then somehow it will just be possible.
yeah.
Yeah.
Somehow the world listen, the universe can listen to what you aspire,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and
So energies are important. Manifestation is important.
so it's important because I believe that a man should provide, because even a placenta, like I learned this when I'm pregnant, a placenta is there because of the husband, because of a man. So the placenta provides nutrition. So you have become provider for the baby since they're in the womb. So
Wow, I didn't know this. Okay.
yeah, read your book.
Yeah.
So I want to ask, who should come first, your wife or your kids?
I think it's the wife. Because they will
I
be
think you
with
say it because you are with the wife, or no?
No, I think I mean it because they'll be with you towards for the rest of your life, not your children.
It's
Your
not cliche, right?
responsibility towards the children is only until they are capable enough to have their own lives. But my responsibility towards you will end only when I leave the world.
Right.
So-
Especially when we have a boy, right? Like we are only responsible for his life until like he's able to provide for himself, until he's able buat cari kerja sendiri, berdiri kakinya sendiri. But with girl, I think it's sampai dia menikah. It's just normally quite
And
long.
after.
Yeah, and after probably. So yeah. Anyway, it's the same thing. Yang penting you will choose the wife first.
Yeah. it's
So
what I
happy
would do.
wife, happy life.
Happy wife, peaceful life.
Okay, so talking about gender, we are going to do the gender reveal now. Okay. I'm gonna take this glass for you.
Okay, so what do I do?
Wait, for my count. Okay. Actually, you know, right? What's the gender?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, and before we reveal this to the public, I just wanna tell a story. Like when we were in Canada, aku tuh jarang banget mimpiin papa aku, almarhum papa. Malah aku tuh sampai pengen banget papa tuh datang ke mimpi. But when we were in Canada, that was like my first trimester
Yeah,
and my
And then I told
worst.
you, right? Okay, I know the gender already for sure.
Yeah, and you believe in that dream?
And that's before NIPD, right?
Yeah,
I believed it.
that's before the NIPT test. So my father, dia waktu di mimpi aku, dia bawain baju gender ini banyak banget. Terus dia bilang, ini kasihin anak-anakmu aja. So yeah,
And that's exactly what happened.
yeah, that's exactly it. Okay,
So, like
so
this?
yeah,
Half?
yep,
That's correct?
yep. One. Ta-da! It's a girl. So we're having a girl. Yeah. Cheers dong. Yay. Cheers. Okay. So whatever it is kita bakalan, it's sebenarnya sama kan.
Oh yeah, yeah. I had the feeling that I think I initially wanted a boy first, but as time went on, before the NIPT test, I realized anything as
Anything
long as
sehat.
healthy. Yeah,
Iya.
that's it.
Itu tipikal sih, tipikal parents pertama kali apa aja gendernya yang penting sehat. But that's okay.
Yep.
Tapi kalau aku memang pengen dari awal, like I wanted a girl first. I don't know why. I want a girl. So, ya good luck lah Tarun. Cari uang yang banyak lah ya.
Yeah, that's
Semangat lah, semangat sukses.
yeah, that's the thing, right?
Ya,
So,
sukses dah. Okay. Thank you so much for coming to this podcast.
thank you.
Aku tahu kamu sibuk banget sama Papa Ayam because you just open an outlet, right?
Uh-huh.
In the West. Tell about your new outlet lah.
Yeah, look, we wanted to open in Jen for the longest time possible, but we had a lot of issues in finding a good spot. Management wasn't very responsive up to a certain extent, correct? And when we got this opportunity at West Mall, something just clicked, like, okay, we need to open here.
Yeah.
Because it's only one stop from Jurong. And it was a long wait, probably around 8 months.
Yeah, it is.
So we initially secured the location like 8 months ago, last year, the middle of last year. Yeah. So finally
Finally,
Ayam
it's
restaurant is here.
open. And thank you so much for the love and the support for Papa Ayam. And you, thank you for being here.
My pleasure.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Bye.